Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Cowboys star Micah Parsons had message for Dan Quinn after win. Micah Parsons had a message for former Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn after appending his Washington Commanders 34-26 on Sunday. Quinn spent 3 seasons as the Cowboys' defensive coordinator before taking a head coaching job with the Commanders during the offseason. He had a tight relationship with Parsons, who rose to prominence as one of the NFL's most impactful defenders, mostly under Quinn's watch. Parsons spoke with NBC's Maria Taylor after the game and shared what he told Quinn after the game. "I told him how much I appreciate him and miss him. He told me he'll see us again in a month. I know he's looking forward to that," Parsons said. "It's going to be another crazy fight that comes down to the wire. Dan doesn't give up easy. He's rallying those guys, and that's a really good football team. They're a matchup nightmare for a lot of teams. It's going to be another fun match." The Cowboys have taken a step back on defense without Quinn in the mix, although Parsons and a handful of other key starters have missed time this season. But the defense looked more like the Quinn-led unit against the Commanders. Dallas forced 3 turnovers and Parsons set the tone with a pair of sacks. Parsons is under contract through the 2025 season with the Cowboys. Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb signed massive extensions prior to the start of the season, and Parsons is expected to be next. The extension is expected to make him one of, if not the, highest-paid non-quarterbacks in NFL history. Since entering the league, Parsons has finished no lower than 3rd in Defensive Player of the Year voting. He has 45.5 sacks over 56 career games. If the Cowboys fail to reach an extension with Parsons, he could hit free agency and choose his next destination. And he joked about following Quinn to his next destination during the offseason when Quinn's name was circulating as a candidate. "He might take me with him, you never know," Parsons said in January. The relationship between the two appears to be still very strong, which Parsons noted after Sunday's game. "I told him it's all love. It will always be like that between us," Parsons said. The Cowboys moved to 4-7 with the victory against the Commanders, stopping a 5-game skid. A loss would have improved Dallas draft prospects, but Parsons isn't interested in that narrative. "I'm not done yet. I don't plan on tanking," Parsons said. "If the higher-ups are looking for a draft pick, I hope that's ruined, because we got a lot of football left to play. As long as I'm a part of this team, we're always going to fight." The Cowboys have a short week to prepare for a Thanksgiving Day game against the New York Giants. Dallas' NFC East rival has lost 6 in a row, including a 30-7 beatdown on Sunday against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike McCarthy's immediate reaction to Cowboys' upset victory over Commanders. For the first time in ages, the Dallas Cowboys finally won a game. They defeated the Washington Commanders at Northwest Stadium on Sunday afternoon by a 34-26 final, improving their dismal record to 4-7. Quarterback Cooper Rush finished 24 of 37 for 247 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Rico Dowdle racked up 86 yards on 19 carries. The victory was a long time coming for the Cowboys, who hadn't triumphed since their win over the Pittsburgh Steelers on October 6. And for head coach Mike McCarthy, it felt good via the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. "Excellent team win," he said. "These are the way these division games are supposed to go. But it is just great to see our guys rewarded for just staying the course, just grinding it out." So, the messaging has been great. Going up into it, no one's really blinking just with everything going around us, so it feels good to win. It's been a minute. Meanwhile, he had a special shout-out for quarterback Cooper Rush, who picked up his first win of the season since replacing the injured Dak Prescott under center. "I thought Cooper did a great job managing the game," he said. "I thought the run game teed up some completions for him. I thought he was very decisive and was clean with that. We had some plays taken off us in the passing game because of penalties, but I thought he did a great job managing the game, and I think it was his best one so far. The Cowboys won't have long to enjoy this victory before they reconvene to face the New York Giants at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day. The Cowboys' head coach is without a contract for next season, though team owner and general manager Jerry Jones has all but officially dismissed any notion that he would replace McCarthy with time left in the year, stating his regret at making in-season changes in the past, via CBS Sports. "I've made a change early and on a coach with Sean Gailey, when he went 18-14 in 1998 and 1999 combined, and I've always regretted that. I've made a change during the season, firing Wade Phillips in 2010 after he went 1-7, and I've regretted that," Jones said post-game. "That's the music I'm listening to. It will certainly be something to pay attention to over the offseason for the direction the Cowboys choose to go in terms of McCarthy's future." Jerry Jones drops hints about hiring Deion Sanders. The Dallas Cowboys might soon find themselves searching for a new head coach, as Mike McCarthy enters the final year of his contract amid a disappointing season. A surprising name in the mix of speculation is Pro Football Hall of Famer Deion Sanders. Known as Prime Time, Sanders has deep ties to the Cowboys, having played 5 seasons in Dallas and winning a Super Bowl with the team in 1995. Former teammate Michael Irvin has been a vocal advocate for Jerry Jones to consider Sanders, but the Cowboys owner seems hesitant. During a recent interview with 105.3 The Fan in Dallas, Jones was asked about Sanders' potential as an NFL coach. While acknowledging Deion's talents, Jones emphasized that Sanders' greatest strength lies in recruiting, a skill that's less relevant in the NFL. "One of his greatest skills is that he almost has no peer as far as being a recruiter," Jones noted. He further explained that Sanders' ability to attract top talent is invaluable at the college level but may not translate to NFL success. Jones also suggested that Sanders might not be looking to leave Colorado anytime soon. In his own comments, Sanders echoed that sentiment, expressing satisfaction with his current position. "I'm happy where I am, I'm good. I love it here," Sanders said before Colorado's upset loss to Kansas, a defeat that effectively ended their college football playoff hopes. Still, the possibility of Sanders coaching the Cowboys, though remote, has sparked intrigue. Irvin recently floated the idea that Deion might consider the job if his son, Shedeur Sanders, were to be drafted by Dallas. However, with Dak Prescott firmly entrenched as the Cowboys' quarterback, such a scenario seems far-fetched. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Deion Sanders? Leave your opinion in the comments.